Welcome back to the channel, baby. Please excuse my voice. It gets worse as I go throughout the day. Anyway, what am I doing? Well, I'm going to do something I tried to do a couple of days ago and I got mixed up. I'm actually going to do Andrea Bocelli doing the Adeste Fideles, and then I'm going to do the Dan Vasc version of it, and it is the same song. I made sure of that, and I had released something a couple of days ago where they're two different songs, so I took that one down and deleted it, and now I'm going to put it back up corrected. So this is going to be the first time for me hearing the Dan Vasc all the way through. But the Andrea Bocelli I've heard several times, and it's extremely good. This is not from the same concert that I let when I put one out today. This is not from that same concert, but this from that same amount of time, around the same time. So let's get started on this. All right. Here we go. Oh, let's do this first. There we go.
Adeste Fideles, leti triumphantes, venite, venite in Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Let me get this off here before we go to the next one, and let's talk a little bit about it. I'll get this down. And if you watch the other video that I released of him doing this song, I think it's from the same concert, because he looks pretty much the same. Probably maybe did an intermission, he came back, maybe it was at the end. There was an organ on the last one that I did that's not there now, and the choir was bigger and it's broken off into two parts, but everything else looks very similar. So I could have misspoken that it's not from the same concert. I'm starting to think it probably is. Another thing I did not know, but let me say this: I love it, and if you see me anytime at all on this channel, I don't like opera. Anyway, I don't like traditional operas. I don't like musicals. There's a lot of things. I think the only musical I ever watched that I kind of enjoyed was West Side Story, and that's about it. I think I've tried some other ones with Susan. She really likes them, but they never really appealed to me. But this guy, he's my new favorite right now. He's fantastic. Whatever he carries himself, the way he sings and projects is amazing. And I'm assuming, again, I didn't do research on this either. I'm assuming he's blind. I've only seen him twice. And there was earlier today and tonight. And that he doesn't really open his eyes much. And I'm just assuming that he's a blind guy. Which neither here nor there. It's just something I kind of noticed about the way he carries himself. But he is phenomenal. I mean, he's a treasure. And I use what little I could remember of my college Latin, to try to hear some of the things they were saying. So, I mean, I know the song, obviously, but I also wanted to see if I could translate it from Latin. Yeah, not so much. So what am I doing after this? Well, I'm going to do Dan Vasc. And I had said before that I was doing Dan and him, but I got it wrong. I had to take it down, and this is going to hopefully make up for that. So let's get started. This is Dan Vasc, and it says Adeste Fideles. Adeste Fideles, and it's a metal cover. It didn't have his name on it, which I think is kind of strange, but that's what it's called, and we're going to do it right now. We're not going to sit. I'm not going to make you sit through the commercials. I do want to get started in talking about this. Okay, so the juxtaposition between the more traditional, the very traditional operatic, and this is a huge gulf, right? Which is really what I look for in a song. And I think I mentioned this before on the channel. I don't know how long ago it was, but I have on my Spotify, I have very little of the original songs. There are certain songs I liked in the 60s and the 70s, 80s, 90s, all the way up, but I don't get the originals generally. About the only ones that I'll get original songs like the Grateful Dead, and some of the other ones that I just like the way they do it. But some of the songs that have been done to death, what I'll do is I'll find a really interesting cover, and I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of covers in my Spotify, on my Spotify list. And that's why this appeals to me so much, because it's so different from the original, right? The original had, especially towards the end when everybody came up and came in, the orchestra was losing their mind, but it's different, right? It's got this guy playing this really kind of creepy look on his face, playing this Charvel, I think it was Charvel, and he's shredding it, and Dan Vasc's voice is real powerful. And so I like that kind of yin-yang, thing that this offered me in that, right? And I loved it. I hope that you guys did as well, because Dan Vasc has done a bunch of stuff, and we've done some of his stuff on my channel with my bride, our channel, Susu and the Wolfman. If you haven't checked it out, come on over. It's Susu and the Wolfman. I'll put it in the description below. And guys, I loved it. I hope that you did. And so comment down below. Tell me what you should thought of this, and I'm going to leave 2 emails that you can correspond with me. You can send me suggestions that you'd like to see me cover. As far as Christmas goes, it's so close now. I think it's like 3 days away, because it's early in the morning on Friday. It's 3 days away. So I won't be taking any more requests for Christmas. I'm not even going to be able to get through all the requests that I had, and I apologize for that. But I don't know, I can't remember who even requested this, some on my list. But go ahead and start sending stuff in you want to hear for the new year. And even before then, but as soon as Christmas is here, I'm done with that, and we're going to start all over anew. And go ahead and start sending out stuff that's not Christmassy stuff. And I have a few of those that I've set aside until after Christmas that I can start on. But again, thank you for coming by, man. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, because if you like it, they probably will. And this is very, very easy to like. Hit the notification bell so you'll see when I release stuff, even if it is at 2 a.m. in the morning. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd love to see you guys come in. And my goal is to release 3 or 4 a day every day. I haven't done that recently because of different things going on with the family, my health, and all that. But I'm feeling much better, and I think next year my goal is to do that. So I'm going to need suggestions from you. And so, yeah. You guys come back and see me, and until then, peace. And there we go, peace. And very Merry Christmas to you. And I'll see you tomorrow.